one of Russia's most explosive claims have come under the weight of US intelligence. The United States has now determined that Ukraine did not target any residents of Russian President Vladimir Putin in the alleged drone attack in northern Russia. That assessment comes straight from US intelligence agencies, including the Central Intelligence Agency, and it directly undercuts Moscow's narrative. It also contradicts a claim that was initially accepted by US President Donald Trump. According to Wall Street Journal, the CIA found no evidence whatsoever that Ukraine attempted to strike Putin or any of his homes. No targeting data, no corroboration, no attack. CNN has now added another crucial detail. CIA Director John Ratcliffe personally briefed President Putin, concluding that the alleged drone attack on Putin's Novgorod residence never took place. This matters because Russia treated the allegation as a strategic provocation. The story began on December 29, when Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov claimed Ukraine had launched dozens of drones at Putin's residence in the Novgorod region. Lavrov warned that Moscow would reconsider its negotiating position as a result. In short, Russia framed the alleged attack as a direct threat to the life of its president. On December 31st, Russia's defense ministry released video footage. A senior officer displayed fragments of what Moscow said was a Ukrainian Chaklun 5 drone carrying a 6-kilogram explosive payload that allegedly failed to detonate. The ministry claimed 91 drones were intercepted, insisting they were all heading for Putin's residence. But there was a problem. Russia never explained how it determined the destination of those drones. Initially, the allegation rattled Washington. President Trump told reporters he was very angry after speaking with Putin, who raised the issue directly. Kyiv says the entire episode is a disinformation operation designed to drive a wedge between Ukraine and the United States. Ukrainian officials point to timing. The allegation surfaced shortly after a high-profile meeting at Mar-a-Lago between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. European officials are openly doubtful. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas called the reports a deliberate distraction, warning against accepting unfounded claims from the aggressor. She reminded the world that Russia has systematically targeted Ukrainian cities, energy grids, and civilians since launching its invasion. Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine began on February 24, 2022. It is now in its fourth year, and as battlefield momentum shifts, information warfare is intensifying. This alleged drone attack wasn't just about security. It was about narrative control, diplomatic pressure, and reshaping peace talks. US intelligence, however, doesn't agree with Moscow. They say there was no attack, no Ukrainian involvement, and no proof behind one of Moscow's most dramatic claims yet. The war continues, not just with missiles and drones, but with stories designed to shape power, perception, and politics. With Rudrashish Kanjalal, Bureau Report, India Today Global.